Hello everyone, I'm G1 Writer with G1 Insights. Aries, this message is for Aries. Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Aries. Aries, this is your life and love energy for the month of August 2020. Yes, could you believe that we actually made it through the last 7 months? It's been so phenomenal for some of us. For some of us, it has been crazy and outrageous, a bit depressing, right? And for some of you, you even felt like you've lost yourself somehow or lost your confidence somehow, right? But I have good news. I feel like you're moving from that side of you where you just felt incomplete. You're like shedding the dead skin. The old you. You're now going back to this place that you once knew. So this can feel kind of like reminiscent, kind of like tapping into the old you. A lot of you could even possibly be feeling a bit nostalgic at this time, especially when it comes to love or when it comes to relationships in general. There's like a shift happening where balance is needed very heavily. Balance is needed, okay? Because you're going through this phase of trying to find yourself all over again. Remind you, you've been all about everybody else and everything else for the past few years, that now that you have a chance to like focus on yourself, it's been challenging. It's been a bit difficult, still trying to make time for people that you love and still trying to find time for the things that you care about or things that you're passionate about. It has been a bit challenging for most Aries people. However, I love the fact that you guys are still taking a risk and you're still going in and dominating things and making things happen for your greater good. So that is the good part, okay? Now, starting off, we do have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is all about, an ending to something. So maybe you guys are finally walking out of that toxic marriage. You're finally walking out of that relationship. Maybe you're finally realizing, hey, I need to just get away. The month of August is like, I call it the month of freedom, it's where we finally get to evolve, where we finally get to like break the chains and get away from all the things that kind of hold us back. So because of that, this is a very powerful month to be spiritually in tune, physically in tune, to be emotionally in tune. I'm telling you, it's so important to be in alignment with your spirituality at this time, okay? And with the Ten of Swords, it clearly says here that this is the beginning of something that has ended, okay? So whatever you just ended or you are about to end, just know whether this is a separation, a breakup, it can be separating from your old self, from doing things the old way, or being immature, because I see the Six of Cups here as well. So you could be reminiscing about the old times, how things used to be. Okay, a lot of you can even just be simply acting immature, or someone can be acting very immature in your life at this time, okay? Be very careful, though, not to hurt childhood friends or people that have been there for you, been around there for you all your life. Pay attention to old circumstances, situations that has happened before that really kind of backfired. You want to make sure that you don't repeat the same process, okay? Make sure that you don't fall victim to the same situation all over again, because those things did hurt you in the past, and you don't want things to backfire because of being overly confident, or maybe even overcompensating at some point. You want to kind of take it easy this month and really reflect on how good it would feel if you were free from all life traumas, aggravation, disagreements, if you were free from the frustration, the heartache and the pain. Imagine how good all of that would feel if you were free from all of that. So the universe is asking you at this time to really free your mind of all the negativity and of all things that have once held you back, okay? It says that this is the end of a difficult situation. It is time to embrace change and expect things to get better right now. Not like right now, but like right now. Okay, you guys can even be recovering from some type of addiction or making some type of changes within your home environment or even within yourself. So this can be with your diet, this can be with your parents, this could be with your home or the type of spouse that you are dating. But you are making some extreme changes, but you have to be careful not to hurt the people that love you the most and during your transition period. You know, you want to still be kind and generous to those that have always loved you and supported you, people that have always been there. You want to continue to show love and support to those people in the midst of you making your transition. You don't want to make this transition and brush off everybody else because you're hurting. Okay, you have to be very, very careful with this energy at this time. We have a lot of planets going retrograde in the sign of Capricorn, and Jupiter and Pluto, you know, the planet of, you know, expansion and deep mysteries, you know, is going retrograde in Capricorn. And what that means is that there's going to be a lot of truth and a lot of things coming up to the surface, things being revealed, things being found out, people speaking their truth to you, people saying things that they probably didn't mean to say. You might even object to something or say something that you don't mean to say. You might even put yourself in a position that you didn't mean to put yourself in. So you have to be very, very careful, because with Capricorn's energy, it's either yes or no. Like, Capricorn is very, very, a very dynamic, serious, aloof type of energy, and they don't normally take no for an answer. But with this energy being all about freedom, you know, early on in the beginning of the month, you know, we have a full moon in Aquarius. So there's going to be a bit of a tug of war the first week or two of August, where you might have to try to figure out, you know, where you want to be, who you want your friends to be, where you want to surround yourself, you know, who you want to surround yourself around, or where you want to move to. You might try to be figuring out what type of job you want, or the type of income you would like to make, the type of business associates you would like to have. You're going to be figuring out so much that you may not even realize that you're hurting people along the way. So it's super important to be very kind and generous no matter what you're going through. You know, all I can say is, Aries, is just keep your head up, because I do see good news here, but I do feel like somebody is leading you astray. And this could be family, this could be close friends, this can be someone that's not being totally honest with you, or could be kind of sidetracking you or convincing you to do things their way, so that way the other people can be heard. So you have to be very careful who you take advice from. You have to be very careful who you listen to, because not everybody see the good in people the way that you do. And so you have to be very careful about who you listen to and who you take advice from at this time, okay? And I know that's very scary, because, you know, when you love someone, you want to listen to their advice. But not everybody that say that they love you want the best for you. So you have to be very, very cautious with these choices, okay? Now, I also do see the Page of Cups. So when it comes to relationships, it could be a new friend, a new lover, some type of new relationship beginning to form at this time. This could even be that job that I spoke about. This could be new employment, okay, or some type of new source of income, or some type of resource that is brand new to you. But this is very, very new. You know, every time you think of the Page energy, this is definitely something that is just beginning, something that is young yet came into fruition, something that needs nurturing, okay? So there's definitely a time to be intuitive, to be sensitive, to be artistic, to even be friendly. So again, you don't want to waste too much time on people who don't deserve your energy, and the ones that are giving you all this love and positive energy, you're just like brushing them off. You don't want to do that, my love. I promise you, it's going to be a very hurtful thing to do. You don't want to, basically, you don't want to put your foot in your mouth, okay? Yeah, you don't want to do that. You're going to hurt a lot of people. You know, you can be strong and confident and sure of yourself without hurting others. So be very, very careful. You know, now, if someone has done you wrong, I'm not saying just sweep it under the rug. What I'm saying is, you know, put on your best poker face, okay? And try your best to be as forgiving as possible. Because it's not saying you have to take this person back. It's not saying that you and this person have to be the best of friends. What it's saying is, I love and respect me enough to know that I deserve great relationships. And if I'm treating you wrong, all I'm doing is letting the universe know that I want more bad relationships. So you have to flip the script. You have to really play the part this season. Okay. Now we do have the Strength card here, which is really beautiful, I would say, because it's talking about forgiveness, and it's crazy because I didn't even really read the bottom of that just yet. So I didn't even really read the bottom of that just yet. No. Okay. But it's saying release harsh judgments, focus on forgiveness and compassion. That is what the Strength card is saying here, okay? So it's interesting because, like I said, I didn't even see that part yet. And already it's talking about romanticizing about the past, you know, moving ahead, making things, you know, work out for the better. And it's only going to happen with a lot of self-discipline, which is the Chariot card. It's talking a lot about self-discipline, forgiveness, working through your issues, not taking your issues out on other people, not neglecting other people because of things that you've gone through, right? It's really talking about earning up that responsibility. When I think of Capricorn energy, I think of responsibility, okay? I cannot stop until I get what I want. That means if I want a great man, I have to make sure that I am a reflection of the kind of man that I want, okay? If I want a great position or a great career, guess what? I have to dress the part. I have to get educated. I have to do some studying. If I want to attract great friendships, I have to begin to be the friend that I desire, okay? I have to be forgiving. I have to be loving. I have to be supportive. I have to really show love, even at some times when I don't feel like they show me just as much as love. I have to show love. And it's not saying to allow people to take advantage of you. Once again, this is not saying that. What it's saying is that I'm willing to be the bigger person in this situation, because I realize that if I don't be the bigger person in a situation, guess what? It's going to backfire on me, and I'm not going to be blessed by being evil towards someone. I'm not going to be blessed if I continue to, you know, put my shoulder up and act like I'm, you know, bigger than thou, right? Like, you don't want to do that. And no, I'm not saying that that's your main intention. What I'm saying is other people may perceive it that way, Aries. So you have to be very careful with your whole entire approach this season. Be very careful to not hurt other people at this time, because these are going to be the very same people that you'll be surprised. You're going to call on them when you least expect it. So you want to be very careful not to hurt them, okay? Because it can backfire slightly, and you don't want that. All right. Now, like I said, we also had the Seven of Swords, and I don't really like when the Seven of Swords come out. It's talking about plans that need to be revised, you know, more going on than what the eye meets. So, like I said, it could be a lot more going on behind the scenes. You may feel like someone is being disrespectful, or someone is not really being honest with you about a particular situation. Somebody else could be going through a very trying time and just have not said anything. It could be maybe they just didn't feel comfortable at the time. Maybe they didn't want to tell you the whole truth, you know. But it doesn't mean that they're trying to hurt you or disregard you or act like as if your feelings don't matter. They could just be possibly dealing with their own set of issues and may not know how to express what they could be going through. So patience and balance and a lot of love is required at this time, okay? Now, I do have some wisdom cards here for you that I want to share with you at this time, and then we'll jump into the love zone, okay? All right, so let's see Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or Venus and Aries overall lifetime of energy for the month of August 2020. Already pre-shuffled, so this should not take much time. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or Venus and Aries. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oops. Wow, I don't know why I got bended like that. All right, so let's see what the universe wants to share with your mental, your spirituality, with your heart. So it says, wow. So it says here more than wow. Woo! Jealousy. There is no need to be jealous, my love. You have no idea what somebody else could be going through. And a lot of you have been putting on this poker face. Like I said, I keep saying that because some of you have been putting on this poker face, pretending to be okay, pretending to be just fine. Some of you been jealous, secretly jealous of someone else's perception of success, right? Because in your mind, it's like, wow, they're happy, they're successful, they're losing weight, they're gaining weight, you know, they're really healthy, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, they're educated, you know, and you're looking around and you're like, well, why am I going through this? I had that going on, I had that going on. And instead of you teaming up with this individual, a lot of you have been feeling resentful, feeling neglected, feeling like, well, what about me? Don't do that to yourself. All that is telling you is that, universe, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it. That is what that is telling you, okay? Now, I also see a strange energy here that came out more than once. It says to moving forward. Now, this is interesting because we have the Six of Cups, which talks about, you know, like I said, being stuck in the past, feeling nostalgic, you know, reminiscing a lot, thinking a lot about your ex, maybe possibly missing the old love that used to be there. Maybe you are feeling a bit, I feel like a lot of you are feeling a bit lost or confused or hurt or betrayed. Some of you are feeling like, why can't I just go back to just being happy? You know, and it's just, I feel like you're trying to reinvent this lifestyle that you used to have, you know. And with the Ten of Swords being here with this, moving forward, it says get ready for positive change. Guys, embrace the change. Something is happening at this time. You could be thinking about moving, relocating, okay? You could be thinking about moving in with someone or moving out, okay? You could be just simply thinking about taking a trip away from your everyday routine. Like I said, some of you are feeling a bit nostalgic about your relationships or about your circumstances, all right? But there's definitely a lot of self-discipline that is necessary at this time, especially in order for you to be able to achieve what you're trying to achieve. In order for you to be fully happy, there's going to be some major changes that needs to happen, okay? Now, we also see the 7 deadly sins, which came right on top of the 7 of Swords. So if this is not jealousy, then this could be hatred. If it's not hatred, this can be anger. This can be so many things, guys. You have to let it go, okay? If you are religious, I would tell you to repent. If you are spiritual, I would say that you need to sage your home. If you are not either or and you just live life as it comes, I would tell you that you still need to clear your energy, okay? You need to wear chakras or something in that nature, but you need to do some type of spiritual ritual to kind of help you get back grounded all over again. Now, with Saturn going retrograde in Capricorn, I do feel like you will be a bit more serious about your partnerships about the 3rd week of August. There's going to be some type of major shift that's going to make you wake up and realize, no, it's not all about me. You know, but it's not all about you either, right? But it's definitely not all about me. And you're going to have to make some choices and some strong decisions in regards to love and even in regards to your partnerships or relationships, okay? So let's look at love. You know, speaking of it, like, right? Let's look at it. But like I said, there's going to be some new person that's here. And this person could feel threatened by you. This person could possibly even try to take something from you, possibly not even be that sensitive or friendly towards you. And they may come off that way. They might have you thinking that they are that kind of person, but in true reality, they are really not. The 7 of Swords only comes out as a warning, depending on what else is around us. We may feel like we're walking away from a situation, but in reality, we're being tricked for some reason. So someone could even come in like to stir more drama, causing you to separate or move away from a situation. So once again, you want to make sure that this is something that you really want to do, okay? Don't just rely on people that you are surrounding yourself with, like your friends or family members, people that say that they wish you well. You got to still watch people, okay? Now let's look at love and see if love can kind of turn this thing around, all right? So it says that there's definitely some type of soul connection that's happening between you and someone from your past, all right? I feel like there is definitely a positive change around. Sorry, guys. I hear something. Okay, so this could be a positive change between you and an ex-lover. This can be someone that you currently have feelings for. But it also talk about changing your perspective. So again, I think that as you and this person get to go away and you get to see more and more of each other and get to identify with one another, the soul connection can get deeper, okay? Because I see some type of soul contract. This could be marriage again. This could be something from your past, something that you're trying to work out, or you could be just simply healing, you know, from a past relationship. Some of you were in a very karmic soulmate relationship, and I think that that is what's harder about leaving this situation alone. But something had to end so something new can begin, okay? But there's definitely had been some type of breakup or separation that has happened. If not, then this could be happening, and I'm very sorry about that. But guess what? With the Page of Cups, we are seeing here that this is a new person. So again, you don't want to be careful that you're not taking your personal issues out on someone that really loves you. I said in the very beginning, you don't want to take your issues out on this new person or this new lover, whoever this person is. You want to be very careful that you're not pushing all this negativity or attitude onto this new person and expecting them to just kind of collect all the pieces and put the pieces to the puzzle. We cannot do that. We have to simply be patient with people, especially knowing that we have baggage. We have to learn to be patient and careful with other people's hearts, because we too are not perfect, and we too have baggage, and we too have circumstances and things that we need to work through. So it's not fair to kind of, you know, do like this, right, when we know that we have things that we're still working through as well. So we have to be patient with ourselves, all right? And we have to be patient with other people. Now, we'll say, you know, you want to also, for those of you that may feel like this person is, you know, too easy, right? Yeah, it could be true, right? Too good to be true. This person could be too good to be true. Only thing I can tell you is to simply rely on your intuition and your sensitive nature. Really allow yourself to say, you know what, this person is not giving me all of them. Then simply, yeah, they're just not that into me. It has to be something that is going on for them not to see all of me. Like, I want them to see me. Why don't they see me, right? There has to be a reason for all of that. So as you are ending this old phase of what used to be, you're now marching into this new phase of something that could possibly become, something that can happen, right? But you still need to make sure that this is what you want to do, that this is something that's destined for you. And the best way to do that is by simply prayer, doing some type of spiritual ritual, cleaning your own energy, making sure that your own, you know, house is clean of all negative and toxic energy, guys. If you're moving into a new home, I will require that you sage that new home before you even move your stuff in, okay? Get brand new furniture if you can. If you can afford to get all brand new things, no negative energy, all good stuff, right? All good positive stuff. Nothing old, nothing from that old relationship, nothing from your ex, not even a toothbrush, nothing, not even a suitcase. I don't care, nothing. None of that toxic or negative energy shall come with you. Okay, guys, so I have some guidance cards here. God, please give me clarity on this card, please. So I have some guidance cards here. That's going to give us yes or no or possibly or maybe so answers, right? For those of you that have had a lot of questions or concerns, all right? So it says here so far, yes, okay? Yes, it's time to move on. Yes, it's time to move forward. Yes, it's time to put the past in the past. Yes, it's time to start looking for something else. Yes, it's time to start watching, to start seeing what things is all about. Yes, it's time to take some time out for yourself. Yes, it's time for some new adventure. Yes, it's time to focus on forgiveness and compassion. Yes, it's time to end this old way of thinking, okay? It's time to let it go, all right? Now, big happy changes. Like I said, there it is again. Big happy changes. Woo! So, like I said, it's up to you, Aries. It's up to you. If you want to change your life, you know what you need to do. You have to learn not to take your issues out on people that really care about you, my love. I also see here helpful people. So there's going to be a lot of support and a lot of love. But once again, you have to decide who's in your corner and who's not. Not everybody that smile on your face and shake your hands and laugh with you and dance with you is leading you the right way. There are going to be some people that's doing these things, and you're going to have to question yourself, hey, Are they really being genuine? You know, are they really being who I need them to be at this time? It's up to you to make the best choice ever. And when you do, guess what? Like I said, the Seven of Swords is here, so something is definitely not right with someone. Someone is definitely wearing a false mask. Whether this is in your work-related situation or either at home or in your partnerships, your friendships, or your romantic relationships, okay? You need to seek out advice, and I feel like some of you will. You will reach out to someone that may or may not know you. You may talk to an advisor like myself, or you may decide to talk to your pastor at church or whatever it is, right? But some of you definitely do need to seek out some type of spiritual guidance, my love, and I really pray that you do get the guidance that you seek. Other than that, Aries, I love you and I thank you for watching. Please tune in next season because I believe that it's going to be a very phenomenal month for you, okay? And I would love to have you guys as one of my subscribers. Please subscribe to my channel, and I cannot wait to see you guys and talk to you again about everything else that's going on in the world. Subscribe, guys, so that way anytime I go live or upload a video, you'll be amongst the first to find out. Check out my website to book a personal tarot reading. I love you. Bye.